Okay, so hello everybody again. Welcome to today's webinar about our next steps with Indian markets. We have been talking to so many people from India over the past couple of years. And now at the end of the webinar, we will share with you some recent updates. But before that, we would like to guide you through the whole presentation and explain you why NHT Global Business Opportunity is so unique and why this is the perfect time to get started building this business with us. So over to you, Joe.
Thank you, Dalibor. Ladies and gentlemen, it's really an honor and pleasure. I'm truly excited to share my vision, share my passion regarding NHT Global. For those of you who don't know, I live just outside of Toronto in Canada. And Toronto is the biggest city in Canada, not near as big as some of the bigger cities in India. And I've got an affinity for India, and I'll share with you a little bit about my background. Back in 2001, I'm one of two founding distributors. My business partner, Dan Catto, you can learn more about him at dancatto.com, and myself, yjoegarcia.com. As a businessman, my dream, my passion, my vision was to take this business model, the NHT Global business model, to every corner of this world. And as a businessman, I recognized the power behind the emerging markets. And I can remember like this, it was yesterday, ladies and gentlemen, where it was early 2001, and I was planning out my vision of what markets will be the biggest and strongest and fastest growing markets because of the internet. I'll go into this a little later. And I recognized the four major markets that I could see NHT Global, I could see Joe Garcia go into and flourish in these markets. So the first one was China. China, back in 2001, I recognized even back then how big a market that market will be, not just in business, but specifically in network marketing and direct sales and e-commerce marketing, which industry that we're involved with. And now China is our number one market. And then I recognize Russia, another major emerging market. And in Russia, we launched in there 6 years ago, and it's been one of our stronger markets globally. And then Mr. Dalibor Strop, started presenting me, as he was doing marketing across the globe, marketing through the internet. He was getting many, many people, a large percentage of people from India wanting to know about this superstar of a company, NHT Global. And so Dalibor and I partnered up to really look at India and help NHT understand how big the Indian market is. So back in 2001, India was on my list. I knew eventually that we would target India and start making a difference in the lives of people in India. And we're going to go into a little later what we've done so far as distributors and future information on what's going to happen in the country of India. So what you're going to see today, ladies and gentlemen, is a quick business overview of NHT Global. I'm going to give you all the facts. I'm going to give you where we're going in the next 5 years and the markets that we'll be opening up possibly, and the future vision of NHT Global. Great thing about NHT Global, we are publicly traded. So everything I'm going to be able to share with you here today, you can actually vet, you can actually do your own research, you can actually fact check what I'm going to share with you and what Dalibor is going to share with you. So NHT back in 2001 was founded in Dallas, Texas, the southern part of the USA. And the vision back then, and it's still our vision today, was to take this unique business model and take it right around the globe in every corner of the world. Right now, we're in 15 years later, we've done an incredible job doing this, ladies and gentlemen. We're in more than 40 countries. Actually, our 41st country, was Singapore that we just launched. And the company yesterday made an initial official announcement on their Q3 results. And they announced to the world that we're now launching in the country of Peru, which the company's targeting hopefully in November or in the next 3 months. So we're really truly excited about going into Latin America. We've got well over 1 million consumers and distributors that have come on board with NHT and have consumed our product. Recently, in the last year and a half, the company's moved their international headquarters to Rolling Hills, California, which is a suburb of Los Angeles, California. And this is where our headquarters is today. As I shared with you, we are publicly traded on the NASDAQ. Our stock symbol is NHTC. And I'll go into a little bit of exciting news about that. So, which means that everything that we're sharing with you, I just shared with you, can be vetted. All the numbers that NHT supplies to the world, all the commission numbers are professionally governed by accounting firms. So we have 100% transparent and disclosure here within NHT Global. So, ladies and gentlemen, our vision, as I shared with you back in 2001, was to take this business all over the world. But I have another passion, and my passion, and Dalibor has bought into that passion, is we have a passion in growing people's minds, to raise the consciousness of people globally. I've got such a passion of this. When I started traveling around the globe in NHT, I recognized in order for us to have a long-term future, to earn a 5-figure, a 6-figure, a 7-figure residual income and help people have a solid company that will be here 30, 40, 50 years, that we have to create a culture of personal development, a culture of training, a culture of integrity, of a culture of following through with our promises, a culture that everyone that comes into NHT Global, that they are the most special person in the world. This is the culture that we've been growing around the globe. Yes, it's unique within the direct sales and network marketing landscape. This is one of the reasons why, if you see, in the last 5 years, this culture is growing. It's infecting people. I call it the personal development disease. It's infected people all over the world. And if you see here, starting in 2010, how we have grown every single year in the last 5 years. We are in our 18th consecutive quarter of double-digit growth. Our last 5 years, we've had double and sometimes triple-digit growth every single year. Why is this happening? Let me put this in perspective. In network marketing and direct sales and e-commerce marketing, you get a lot of companies that have significant growth over the first 2, 3, 4, 5 years from their startup, but they're not able to maintain it. How is NHT Global able to maintain this growth over a period of 5 years? And ladies and gentlemen, it's because of our culture, starting from me with my business partner and our massive amount of leaders right around the globe. They've bought into this incredible culture of personal development and growing people, that God does not make junk, that we can actually accomplish anything that we put our minds to. So if you go into the next slide here, you'll see our revenues from 2010, 2011, 2014, and 2015. And where we had 111% growth in 2015. And based on the numbers so far that have been given out in 2016, we're going to have another double-digit growth in the year 2016, provided our last quarter of 2016 continues on with this trend. Here are some of the comparisons of our orders market by market in the year of 2015. In the US right now is our fastest growing market, along with our Southeast Asia market that we just launched, with Singapore having our official launch last month. But we've been shipping into Singapore and doing business over the last year in Singapore. And Malaysia is one of the other countries that will be launching in the Southeast Asia market. And then our China, Hong Kong, which is our #1 market globally, our Chinese-speaking markets, 125%. My country here in Canada, 107%. Our EU, 41% in 2015. In 2016, our EU market will have triple-digit growth. So as you can see, our business model is growing all over the world. And it gets better, ladies and gentlemen. Because of our growth, Fortune magazine, so if I shared with you 2010 to 2015, we've had this incredible growth. Very unique in this industry. That the #1 business magazine, Fortune magazine, has ranked us in 2015 in their top 100 fastest growing companies in the world. They ranked NHTC, Natural Health Trends, #2. September 15th, which you can go and get that in India and wherever you are calling in the world. You can go online and type in Fortune magazine on Amazon.com. You can get that magazine, September 15th issue. They ranked us #1. This is the first time in network marketing, direct sales, e-commerce industry where a company has been ranked in the top 100 2 years in a row. In the top 10 2 years in a row. In the top 5 2 years in a row. So don't take it from me, ladies and gentlemen, that we've got this incredible company. Just look at the facts. It just is. It's just mind-boggling. It's really truly an honor. USA Today, the #1 newspaper in the USA, #1 newspaper in the USA, ranked NHT in the top 5, the most surprising stocks in 2015. Well, let me just share with you a little bit about our leadership. And I've been blessed to surround myself with incredible people, with dynamic people. And this gentleman came into our organization about 6-7 years ago, and he had a commitment, and he bought into my vision of taking this business all over the world and helping people achieve greatness. So I want to just share with all of you that I'm really grateful that this gentleman is in our organization. I'm really grateful that he's taken the lead in the Indian market. I would suggest that you take the time after this webinar to reach out to Dalibor, and he'll give you his email address, his website a little later, so you can discuss more about our Indian strategy. You can discuss more about our global strategy with Dalibor, and obviously I'll be here to support Dalibor as we explode the Indian market well before the company makes an announcement that they're launching into India. So let me just go into a little bit of our products. And, for a company, I consider myself a great salesperson. I consider Dalibor, he's proven incredible leader. And, time, there's a saying, ladies and gentlemen, that time will either promote you or expose you. Time will either promote you or expose you. There are a lot of great marketers in this world, in the internet, that can build a business quite quickly. They can do it in hype. They can do it on their skill set. But time will either promote you or expose you. So I can probably fool people for a year. I think I'm pretty good enough that I can fool people for 2 years. But believe me, I can't fool people for 15 years. And one of our greatest engines behind our business model is our product line. Our products is FDA governed. We're eco certified. We have GMP manufacturing practices, which is real important, especially today in the global scale. And one of the great things that NHT has positioned themselves is they position themselves as a luxury brand in the market when it comes to beauty, lifestyle, and nutraceuticals or health and wellness. And this is real important to understand when you're in India, when you're across Asia, because of the proliferation of Chinese manufacturing and other countries manufacturing, and the perception out there it's not high quality when you manufacture in those markets. What NHT wanted to create globally is we wanted to create a brand, and I'll just give you an analogy. For example, in the car industry, when you think of luxury cars, you think of Lexus, Mercedes, BMWs, you think of Maseratis, et cetera, et cetera. So NHT wanted to position themselves globally from their research and development, from their packaging, from the quality of the product, from the results aspects of the product, as the Mercedes, the BMWs, the Lexus, Maserati, the industry. And we've done such an incredible job that this is one of the major reasons why we've had this kind of growth in the last 5 years within NHT Global. So I'm going to share with you one of our latest product lines is Stem Renew. And I had the luxury to introduce this to NHT about a year ago. I met the formulators, Dr. Chris and Tina, and right then and there, as a business person, I recognize that this product, if I can get it into the NHT Global hierarchy, into the product line, we would have a major, if I can use the nice US term, grand slam, home run, a major product line that would change the lives of people globally based on its research, based on the results people were getting. Again, we're not claiming anything on this webinar. I would recommend that you do your due diligence. We've got a lot of, get back to Dalibor, get on our websites. Dalibor will share that with you a little later, and he will be able to provide you where you can get the information. But basically, when you turn on the TV today, when you go online, when you go on the radio, when it comes to pharmaceuticals, when it comes to medicine, when it comes to other health modalities, stem cell science is the buzzword. Everyone's talking about it. And the next 10 years, and this is why I'm excited, the next 10 years, that's all we're going to hear about in nutraceuticals and health and nutrition and medicine is stem cell science. And this product is leading this category in the health and wellness field. And basically, I'll just give you a little Cole's notes on this product. Back in 1930, a doctor in Canada had found that chicken extract from an egg, chicken egg extract, he was getting incredible results with treating his patients, his cancer patients, with this specific chicken egg extract. And he found that this egg extract had billions of peptides when it was incubated. And these peptides are basically our growth factors at the cell level in the human body. And he was getting so incredible results with it, he took it to the American and Canadian governments, and he basically didn't go anywhere. So Dr. Ekkelsen from Norway took over this research back in the late 90s and was overwhelmed by what he saw. So NHT Global has the results, has the exclusivity to this product line that we launched here since April. We launched it in April in North America, launched it in Europe, and now we have it in Asia. So basically, when you take this product, what it does is it turns on your protein signals that have laid dormant in your body. So when you age, these protein signals at your stem cell level, at your cellular level, start to basically fall asleep. It's all part of aging. So what this product does, as soon as you take the product, it starts to turn on these specific signals in the body. And when you turn on these signals, these protein signals, your body starts to heal at the cellular level. So please take the time. We've got the webinars, the trainings on this product to really learn about this product. This is, I'm passionate about this product because of the results that people are getting. And again, it's leading charge It's leading the way in the stem cell arena when it comes to health and nutrition. The other product line that we have, before I get into our leading formulators of our product, is our our skin indulgence product, which we call our 30-minute non-surgical facelift. So there's actually two products, and we'll go into this a little later, two products in India that we've, NH2 Global has gone ahead and approved. Our 30-minute non-surgical facelift, which revolutionized the industry about 10 years ago when we launched it here in NH2 Global. And you put it on your face, it helps with fine lines and wrinkles. People are seeing results on even the first time they're using the product. It's been one of our leading products globally. Since we launched this product, the beauty industry, the anti-aging industry has exploded. As you know, everyone in the world, you just turn on again the TV, the radio, the internet. What do you see? You see products to help you look younger. Plastic surgery is going through the roof around the world with Botox and facial plastic surgery, et cetera, et cetera. So this product is incredibly positioned for a great growth in India. We've already started shipping in India, and we've had huge results and feedback from this product in India. And then our first product that we introduced that we've got actually registered in India right now is Allura. You can learn more about it. It's a female intimacy product. It's helped women get pregnant around the world. It's a relationship product. It also helps with bruises and cuts and abrasions. It also increases the lip size of the lips if you apply in the lip, and it's also a Nobel Prize winning product. So the gentleman in the middle that you see on the screen is Dr. Ronald Thompson. He's the formulator of the product, a board certified gynecologist, and that's still, after 15 years later, been still one of our top selling products globally. So as you see on the screen here, we've got our formulators. Down here is Dr. Chris and Tina. As you see, they're the formulators of our Stem Renew product. Dr. Lyle formulated our Restore product, which you'll see in India in the future. Our number one product right now is our organic noni that's won awards globally by Chief Siosi there is the formulator of the product. So spend the time on our NH2 Global website to learn more about our product line. I don't have the time to go into all of it, but right now, just so you understand, we've got two products approved in India that we're shipping in there now, which is our 30-minute non-surgical facelift and our Allura product. So let's talk about our compensation plan, Dalibor.
Yes, thank you, Joe.
So,
Well, guys, again, welcome to this webinar again. And before I start talking about the compensation plan, I would just like to say that we've been in touch with many people from India and, of course, around the globe. And some of them, when they've been in the industry for a couple of years, maybe 5, 10, 15 years, most of them, they have experience with the old type of compensation plans. And when we were explaining them how this compensation plan, what we have here in NHT, how does it work, they simply couldn't believe. So I just want to challenge you, if you don't have pen and paper, just grab it now and make some notes, because I believe that you can have the best product ever in your company, but if you don't have a compensation plan which will really give you the money for all of your effort, you just can end up without having a good income and with 5 or 10 years lost in your business. So the first way how we make money, it's the same like anywhere else, is just retailing the products. You buy the product on distributors' prices, and then you sell it on retail price, and the difference is your profit. in our compensation plan, you don't have to keep buying the products in order to keep your discount. So if you start on our highest position, then you get 34% discount on your products off of wholesale price lifetime. You never lose that discount. Unlike in many other companies where if you don't do certain requirements this month, you just lose your discount and you have to do it again next month. So this is great, especially for your future customers or your future distributors who are maybe just beauty parlors or beauticians, or they are nutritional therapists and they want to buy the products for their clients. So they don't want to be pushed to buy the products on monthly basis. So you can simply tell them, look, if you start on the highest position, you get the highest discount lifetime. Then we have direct bonuses. And what direct bonus means is when you sign up somebody, when you sponsor somebody into the business, you get 10% from volume of their order lifetime again. So when they buy any products in the future, you get 10% lifetime. Then if you sign up somebody who decides to build the business and they started to expand their organization, then people in their first level, which will be your second level, will buy a product and you get 5% from their purchases. Again, from repurchases. Again, it's lifetime. So anytime in the future they buy one product or 100 products, doesn't matter, you get 5%. And the same in third level, you get 3%. Now, important is to understand that the levels are not physical levels. Anybody who is considered level 1 is everybody who you sign up personally. So as I will explain in the future, we have a binary system where you are building only two legs. So if you sign up somebody on your physical level 100 under you, it's still considered as level 1 and you get 10% from their purchases lifetime. Now about the binary, as I mentioned, we only have to build two legs. So in order to start earning money in our company, you have to sign up one person in left, one person in right, and then everybody else you will be putting under those two people. Now, once you generate 1,250 points on one team and 2,500 points on the other team, it triggers one cycle and you get $250 commission. So every time that happened, you get $250. So it's very simple to start duplicate it. You remember I said that in order to start earning money, you have to sign up two people. So you sign up two people and help them do the same. So once you start duplicating this throughout your organization, the business start growing and you get paid from infinity. So it means everybody who is in your organization, no matter if they are on level 10 or 15 or 100 or 10,000 below you, you still get paid on everybody in your organization. So I believe this is very unique comparing to the old type of compensation plans, which a lot of people are familiar with, where you just get paid to certain levels, not the whole organization. And the last way how we earn commissions is a direct matching bonus. So matching bonus means that you help someone to earn money in our company, and then company will reward you by giving you another 10% from their cycles. So when you have somebody in your team who cycles 10 times per week, so he is going to earn $2,500, then you get 10% from that, $250, just because you were the sponsor. And again, in second level, you get 5%, and in third level, you get 3% from all the people who are in your organization in first, second, and third level. So if you put it in perspective with other compensation plans, where when I spoke to people, having their organization with thousands of distributors, having their teams break away, not earning the commissions from all their work they did, and being frustrated after 5, 7, 10 years in the business, then this is something what you have to explore much better, because this system will really give you rewards for everything what you do. So hopefully, if you want to get more information on the compensation plan, or if you have any further questions about our company, about our products, anything, I am available after this webinar. You can reach me on my email, which is dalibor at timeisnow.eu. You can check my website, and I will be happy to go over the compensation plan or whatever questions you might have. So thank you very much, guys, and over back to you, Joe.
Okay, thank you, Dalibor. A couple of things to keep in mind with our compensation plan, ladies and gentlemen. If you look on our 2015 Q10s, which is our yearly numbers, the company shared to the world that we paid out 48% of the commissions back to the distributor base, of the revenue back to the distributor base. So meaning every dollar that the company was collecting for product purchases, etc., they were paying out 48 cents back to the distributor base. To put that in perspective, ladies and gentlemen, this is the highest payout, quantifiable payout in the industry, documented payout in the industry among publicly traded companies, and obviously, privately held companies. Typically, for a company to stay profitable, they're going to need to be around 38, 39, 40%. Because of NHT's system, we're paying up 48% on the dollar. This is phenomenal, Dalibor. The last thing I want to just share with you is in the Indian market or Asian market, we have something called auto bank. So in the NHT compensation plan, we're not forcing our distributors to purchase every single month. And what AutoBank is basically a system where once you've signed up here with NHT Global, you stay qualified for life. And then once you've earned $1,000 in accumulative commissions, then the company will deduct 10% or no more than $40 weekly applied to your next order. This is so revolutionary, Dalibor, that if you look, we launched this 5 years ago in Asia. If you look over our sales in the last 5 years, it's just a testament to our forward thinking as a company, because this is very unique in our industry and because of our incredible products. So let me just go into just quickly is we've driven our business model through incentives and promotions, especially in the last 5 years. We actually introduced this philosophy into NHT. Most companies in this industry has trip promotions for their top leadership. So if you reach a top rank in the company, you get free trips to Hawaii or wherever it is in the world. What we decided to do is we decided to introduce our trip promotions at the beginning of the plan. So for example, last March, which was our biggest trip ever, we had 3,000 people from Asia qualify for a trip, all expenses paid trip to New Zealand. And most of those people, and those 3,000 people, were new distributors to NHT. So we've been able to target new distributors to help them achieve these trip promotions. So they really, number one, it helps them with their belief. Number two, many of them have never been on 5-star vacations before, and really help them believe that they can achieve great things in NHT Global. So this trip strategy, the company's invested hundreds of thousands of millions of dollars into this part of the recognition plan, into this part of building the business. And again, it's catered to new individuals in the business. So this gives an example. We started in 2012. We had 18 people qualified. Uh, on this slide it was 1183. We actually had 3,000 people when you factor in all of everybody that attended that trip down to New Zealand. So I'm nearing the end of the presentation, ladies and gentlemen, another 5 more minutes. And I started the presentation about our culture and what we taught around the globe through our training. And so support is critical to maintaining this kind of growth. Support will be critical in India. And this is what Dalibor and I really take pride in, is because we love people, we love to help people succeed, and we believe in our results here at NHT. So as you come on board here in India, right now, Dalibor, let's go into how our Indians can sign up into the process and where we're going from here, okay? Is that okay with you?
Yes, sure. Well, basically, the sign-up process is very simple. So far, we are shipping from US, so we would sign you up as a US distributor. Then NHT would ship the products to our third-party shipping company, and then they will ship the products directly to you, to your door in India. We have shipped number of packages this way. It works perfectly. So in next couple of months, we are going to use this system. And we are, of course, ready to support you guys with trainings, webinars, with follow-up phone calls, everything. And of course, when we find the right leaders in India, when we have the core team in India, then as in any other markets, we are ready to support you locally. So we would fly to India, do the trainings, do the presentations, and all these things together. So this is our strategy for next couple of months right now.
Yeah. So just to review, Dalibor, basically right now we have an Indian company. All our Indian distributors are signing up out of the US. And we have an Indian company that is forwarding the product right to your door. And so we've been doing that over the last 90 days. The company has just updated us that they have got the Skindulgence, the 30-minute facelift, and the Aurora approved in India. So we've received product approvals for those two products. So the next phase is the company is looking to have, in our pre-launch phase, a local logistics within India. So right now we're really in that startup, that embryonic stage of India. And unlike most companies that go into India and do the crash and burn, and then a year later they're moving out of India because they really never set up a proper foundation. You have to keep in mind with NHT Global, ladies and gentlemen, that we're publicly traded. There is a system involved here when we launch into countries. The first step, as NHT has done, is we've approved two products. The next step is we look into initial logistics into India. So the company is going to make an announcement here shortly with regards to our distributors that we're supporting now in India. So we're right now really on the basement floor, not on the ground floor. We're really on the basement floor in India. So our plan is to develop our leadership in India that buy into our culture, that want to be a part of the fastest growing company in the world, that see a vision of 3, 5, 10 years from now. And we'll work with these people to the point where in our pre-launch phase, where the company in the future can make an official announcement on the stock market and in the, when we do a good enough job to the world that they're going to officially launch India. So again, please reiterate, we're in the pre-launch phase. Dalibor and I are supporting among our other great leaders that we have brought into the India market. So you imagine when we started in China in 2002, Dalibor, we didn't have anything in Chinese. We had no shipping available in China. And 15 years later, the amount of business that we've done in China is just unbelievable. And we're expecting to do the same thing in India, ladies and gentlemen. So if you are a leader, you're an entrepreneur, you have vision, you want to have and you have a commitment to participate with us in the startup phase of our India workings with Dalibor and I. We'd like you to reach out to Dalibor, fill out your, reach out to Dalibor, share a little bit about your background, why you are excited about NHT, and then Dalibor and I can help you with your business plan and participate in growing the market of India. It's said, Dalibor, the timing is everything in life. And I want to just reiterate to everyone that's watching this and is going to watch this in the future. If you look at the history of myself, you look at the history of Dalibor, you look at the history of NHT Global, you look at the accolades that we're getting now with the financial institutions, Fortune magazine. Believe me, there has never been a company that has the story that we have, that has the background, that has the sales, that has the leadership that is launching into India. And we are now really sorting out the people that are excited about our business model, that want to work and make a commitment to us, and we'll make a commitment to them. So Dalibor, thanks for joining me here today. I think this is going to be a defining moment in the future of India. So let me reiterate, number one, NHT has gotten Allura and Skindulgence officially approved within India. Right now we're in pre-launch. There's been no official announcement to the world that India is going to be opening up by NHT yet. So it's up to Dalibor and I to explode the market. In the next phase is NHT will have logistics within India. And then our second phase, when the company makes an official announcement to the world, then we'll immediately go into soft launch and then official launch. So Dalibor, anything else that you want to add to finish our webinar?
Probably only that everybody who signed up to the webinar and maybe didn't come or came later will receive the recording of this webinar and some further information about our company, about our products, and of course some contact information, so anybody who is interested to learn more can get in touch with us and discuss any further questions. So thank you, Joe. Thank you, everybody, for attending this webinar, and we're really looking forward to work with you guys in the future in India and exploring one of the biggest markets.
And as I say, Dalibor, India is going to be incredible. I'm really excited about traveling throughout India with you here in the near future. Ladies and gentlemen, this brings us to the close of the presentation. I would recommend to get back to Dalibor or get back to the person who invited you to the webinar and get started at the gold position. Get your product. We'll help you with your business plan. And believe me, in the next 3 to 5 years, this could change your life. If you have the right vision, you're willing to go to work, you have the right commitment, because we're changing the lives of people all over the world. Just go for it, see it for yourself. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day, great evening, great morning, wherever you are.